Nice, Stu. And Denise, great. Nice job on the high pulls, guys. Atta girl, Allison. Well done. Good. Keep it up. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Finish out your last rep wherever you're at. And you're going to rest. So, while you guys are either finishing up or getting your break, we're going to do a squat and a curl, okay? You can use a wall. If you have a wall to sit down, try to get those thighs parallel to the ground. Little wall sit. And we're going to curl if you can. If you don't have a wall, that's okay nearby. You can do it either way. You can squat, hold that bottom position, right? And we can curl here, right? So there's a second one. If the legs and thighs are getting too tired, just do a little squat and then squat at the bottom, curl at the bottom and then stand back up. It's all going to depend on how your legs are doing, knees are doing, et cetera, et cetera. So there's different variations on how you can do that one. If we can hold that bottom position, curl, awesome. More on the arms, more on the legs. Squatting up and down, a little bit less pressure on the legs gives them a moment to break. Okay, so we're going to get going in 5, 4, 3, choose your poison, and let's go. Squat it, hold it, curl it if you can. If you want to go hammer curl, that's all good too. However you want to do it, but a minute is a very long time, and I know that. And so you're going to bet that I'll take breaks. I've added a bit more weight than I did last week, but it's just to kind of see what I can do, and then I'll modify it as I go along. Woo-wee! Keep going. You have plenty of time to finish out. Come on up if you need to. What gets tired first? Your arms or your legs? 5, 4, 3, 2, and set them down. All right. We're not going to take a huge break. We're coming down to the floor for those plank and pulls, okay? So we're going to pull those elbows towards our toes and our toes towards our elbows for a 5 count. Now you can go from your hands if you want, a bit more pressure on your wrists. So I go to my forearms to take some pressure off my wrists. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's just hold plank. Hold that nice plank. And now we're going to pull. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And rest in that plank position. And pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 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 Hope you're shaking. I'm shaking a bit. And pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one here. Pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Little breather. And a quick note for you. Some people's low backs start to bother them in that. Think about rolling those hips in some, tucking the hips underneath you a bit more. That's my tip if it starts going to your low back. All right, single leg deadlift and a row. Okay, we're gonna stay on one side for 30 seconds. Then we'll go to the opposite side for 30 seconds. We're gonna go in 5. I'm gonna balance on my right leg. I'm gonna put this in my left hand. 3, 2, and come on down nice and slow. And let's row. Woo, I gotta find my balance. And stand up. So down, row, and stand. Should be a good challenge for that leg to hold that bottom position. Down, row, and up. Now it's easy for the arm or the leg. Maybe you find another weight. Maybe something that's a bit more challenging. But these are things for us to recognize. Good, let's switch sides on that last rep. Going the other way, right into it, row at that bottom, and up. Still want to get that nice squeeze at that top position of that row and the top position of my deadlift. I'm going to get one more after this one. All right, there we go. We won't take huge breaks in between these things. So we're going to get back into it in about 15 seconds for our bear crawls and our high pulls, okay? Bear crawl, high pulls. We have 5, 4, 3. Stand over those weights, straddle them with your feet. Come on down, rock it out. 4 to 6 steps or the length of your pad. Chest up, row. Okay, same thing. Chest up before we stand up and we row. Always pull that chest up right before we row. Finish out your last rep. Get that whole one completed. All right, and set it down. Now those get challenging on the quads for me, especially after these squats that you hold at the bottom, the static squats and the curls. It really takes its toll and starts to feel that lactic acid starting to kind of bubble in there, if you will. All right, here we go. Find your weights. Was it your arms that got tired? Was it your legs that got tired first? Let's figure that out. We got 3 rounds of this total. 3, 2, and let's go. Hold that bottom position. Curl it. I did hammer curls for a bit, and then I changed it into the supinated curls as if I'm holding a bowl of soup, and I want to spill it in my palms. Keep going. I'm going to come around and take a look. Now, even if you do that squatted position, use that wall. Very nice, Brenna. Nice, good, Sylvia. Stu, beauty. Nice job, guys. Allison, can you sit down slightly a little bit more? Make those legs work. Yes, ma'am. Makes it a bit more challenging. You have 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Nice job, you guys. Big breath in. Big breath out. Those are good challenge. For a little bit of everything. Come on down on that floor. We have those plank pulls. We're gonna go in 5 seconds. Come on down, come on down. 3, 2, let's go, let's get it. Pull, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and rest. Nice and long through that spine. And let's pull the elbows in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Adjust your hips if it's going to that low back. Roll the hips in and pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exaggerate it if you need to. And pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay with us, guys. Ready? Pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do one more of those. And pull for 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Woo. Now, the pulling gets too challenging. You can always just hold plank position. You can always just hold that nice plank position. And obviously, you can always rest on the knees if that gets too challenging from there. All right. Standing up. I'm balancing on my weak leg, which is my right side for balancing. We're coming down. 30 seconds on this side, 30 on the other side. And 5, 4, 3. Let's get that beautiful looking deadlift. Nice and long through that spine. Row with that bottom. Come back up at the top. Now, if we're not getting much out of it because the balance isn't so great, you're not putting that back foot down, you're still going to get a stretch and making that front leg work some. Right? We're going to switch legs. Here we go. Right into it. So you can have that little kickstand down and just standing up. You'll still get it in that front leg. So if the balance is, once again, if the balance is the limiting factor for you, and that's not what you want to work on, put that kickstand down. One more, wherever you're at. All right. We're going to take a 30-second break. We're going to finish up with one last round. Those high pulls and the bear crawls. And then we'll mix it up on you. Whew. We'll mix it up on you after that. We're going to rip through these exercises and get them done. Big breath in. Big breath out. Grab your quick sip of water, grab your coffee. Finish it up. We're back in 10. All right, straddle your weights. Big breath in, big breath out. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Squat it. Crawl it out. How many reps did you get? As well as how much weight are you using? Things to write down as we go along. So after this last round of work, you can make notes for yourself. You know, maybe the squat is hard, or maybe the squat's easy and upright row is challenging. Whatever that might be for you. 10 seconds. Stay with it. And rest. Finish out your last rep, wherever that was. Whew. Take another 30 seconds before we get those curls and those squats. Whew. Now, if your legs are cooked, do that nice little squat, curl at the bottom, come back up top, or you can just come down not as deep. One or the other. Something to make the legs work. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Squat it. Curl it. A little bit more.
Nice work, everybody. Nice adjustment there, Stu. Stu's doing a wall sit.
Again, feel free to change up your curl position. Hammer curl, supinated curl. Almost there. I'm coming up for a brief break. Shaking out my legs. Wow. 5, 4, 3, 2, and all right. I'm glad to be done with this. Oh man, that was terrible. Whew. Big breath in. Big breath out. Plank position. We're going to our plank pulls. Roll those hips in before we get going, right? Make sure they're there. And so we don't get that lordosis where it starts to pinch our low back, starts to bother us. All right, here we go. Walk it out in 3, 2, 1, and let's pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 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 pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one here. Pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. 3. All right. Single leg deadlift. End of those rows. We'll take a nice break after these. 30 seconds per side. Let's stand up nice and tall. Big breath in. Big breath out. Here we go. I'm going to balance on I like to start my weak leg because when I'm tired, it gets worse. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down. Give that a good row. Stand up tall. Change your weight if you need to. Keep it the same. It's up to you how we challenge this whole posterior chain. That glutes, the hamstring, the low back. And we even get that upper back, that mid back in there with that row. Let's switch legs in 3, 2, 1. Immediately, let's go. Down, row, and up. Drive that elbow towards that hip on a row. Keep it nice and tight to the body. Elbow stays tight. Row to that hip. You guys probably heard me say this hundreds of times over that last year. Last one here. Finish out your last rep. Woo. My booty gets a little warm doing that. All right. We're going to take a minute and off. Okay? So, last thing we're going to do, we have 3 exercises. You guys get your break. Don't worry. I'm just going to show you what we're doing. So, we're going to go to that bent over row position, kind of how we just were a minute ago. Flatten that back out. You should take a look at your screen. Make sure you can see your screen. You don't want to have like a high arch back like this. Try to keep your core tight. Butt goes backwards like we just did that hip hinge. We're going to reach down and we're going to row. We're going to set it down. We're going to row the opposite side. Okay, we're just going to alternate it. Alternate it. Keeping that elbow in nice and tight to that body. Okay? Now, if that sounds okay and you feel like those are too repetitive, you can do a wide row. Bringing that elbow out a bit wider from that body. Okay? However way you want to do it. Rolling out wide, work that upper back more. Okay? Your choice. I'll let you have a choice today. After that, jumping jacks, okay? Or our walkout jacks, right? The other version. Last part, seal jacks, same idea. This is just for cardio, guys. Strictly for cardio at the moment. So 30 seconds on everything, continuous, one back to back. All right, I'm gonna grab a kettlebell because I like this one, it's a bit heavier for my rows. All right, choose your weight. We're doing everything 3 times, always moving nonstop for 3 rounds. In 5, 4, 3, hip hinge, keep that nice flat back, and alternate that row. Switch at the bottom. Get that good squeeze up top. I'm going for a wide row, personally, just because that's what I feel like working today. Now, if I had a chair in front of me, I can use that to brace myself, right? Or I can use a hand on my leg to help brace myself and keep that nice posture. 3, 2, 1, we're going to jumping jacks. Come on, 30 seconds. Step it out if we need to step it out. Okay. Modify how you need to modify. We have all intelligent people here who know their bodies better than I do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Seal jacks. Everything's in and out. Now, if we're doing maybe a squat, maybe you can get up to those toes, bring it all in, right? Up to the toes, get those calves to fire, right? Add some calf love in there. 10 seconds. We're gonna go back to that row. 3, 2, 1. Straddle that weight, hip hinge. Here we go. Row it. I'm going for that wide row. Notice I brace with the opposite hand. I want to get a nice little squeeze at the top. Different part of the back. It's more upper back than it is that mid back. Takes out that lat by taking that elbow away from the body. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Finish on the side that you didn't start with. And we're jacking it up. Back to your jacks. Get to your calves. If you're squatting, get up to your toes. Yeah, there you go. Nice job, guys. Way to modify it. Way to move on the fly. Oh, man. 3, 2, 1. Seal jack it up. Seal jacks. Try to open that chest up, bringing those shoulder blades together. Even if we wanted to switch out our seal jacks, maybe we can go forward and backwards. You're trying to go from side to side. 3, 2, 1. Last time on those rows. It's a nice thing about doing in the class is that we can modify for you and we can change it up for you too. Whereas if you're just looking at the sheet is just, it is what it is. And that's the beauty of in-person. Here we go. Nice job, you guys. Good job. Nice. I like those rows from you guys. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last time. Jacks. Last jacks. Let's mix those seal jacks up, and we're going to split our feet front to back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in front, 1 in back. Here we go. Switch them. It's almost like they're running you. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. Keep going. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's rest. Nice job, guys. Center step down. Big breath in, big breath out. 9:50 right now, so we have plenty of time to stretch, is what I really like to do at the end of these things. So we're going to start off in that downward dog position, okay? So getting those calves, starting that plank, hips go back, shear your head between the shoulders, try to keep your legs straight as possible. Now, what's helpful to Adam and I is also hearing you guys' feedback about we keep stressing notes. How'd you feel during your last session? You can tell it's in a couple of days. Day 1, I was sore. Day 2, more sore, or however you want to tell us. You can tell us like what body parts, if it was too hard, that type of stuff. If you need more modifications. Okay, let's walk the dog. Pick up one heel, keep the other on the ground, and let's switch it. So you get one stretch on your left or your right side more, and switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. And both feet on the ground again. And we're going to come down to those knees. Let's go to that nice cat-cow position. Wrists are bothering you, put your fists on the ground. Straighten them out. You have dumbbells, you can put your hands on the dumbbells. We get a nice little cat-cow. We always say change on the breath, and that's the breath out. Shoulder blades come together, round that back out, look up to the sky. Big breath in. Big breath out, change it. Big breath in. Big breath out, change again. Hold that position. You can squinch to one side or the other. Pretty sure that's a real word, squinch. And let's do that big breath out. Arch up as high as you can. Roll those hips in. Look between your feet. Let's do that one more time into that cow. And last time. Arch up nice and high. Stay in this position. Let's say cow looks at butt. So hip comes to that shoulder. So my left hip goes to my left shoulder. Might feel a nice little squeeze over here, maybe a stretch on the opposite side. I'm gonna go back to neutral, and I'm gonna do that same side again. Try to pull that hip towards that shoulder and back. Pull it towards that shoulder, hold it, and back. Do that 2 more times. Hip to shoulder, hold it. Maybe that other side stretches more, and back. 1 more time. Hip to shoulder, and let that opposite side kind of slide out some more. Just kind of push it away from you. Good. Let's go to the opposite side. 3, 2, 1. Hip to shoulder, and back. Hip to shoulder, hold it, and back. Hip to shoulder, back. Let's do that 2 more times. Hip to shoulder, back. Last time. Hip shoulder. Good. Let's bring our butts onto our heels. And we're just going to that child's pose position. Take some big breaths in, big breaths out. Try to fill your belly with air. Blow it out nice and slow. Then shoot another big belly breath. Let it go all the way up to the top of the lungs. Hold it for 5 count. 4, 3, 2. Nice slow breath out. Let's do that again. Big breath in through the belly. Let it rise up to the chest. Hold it. And out. Do that one more time. And let it out. All right. We're going to stay in this position. We're going to go hand on the head. Open that chest up. Oh, as much as we can. And thread that elbow between the knee and that arm. And then open. A little more thoracic spine mobility for you. And close. 2. Open. And close. 3. Open. Close. One more time. Let's go to the opposite side. Stay seated on your heels if you can. Open that chest up. And close it. Open. And close. Open. And close it. Open. Close. Last time, open it up. And close it down. All right. Since we're down here, we're gonna get a little quad stretch, pulling a foot back behind you. Go over the quad stretch. You guys know how to do the different ways of doing it. I'm leaning back. Stand up if you like. Lay on your belly if you like. We're just gonna hold this position about 15 seconds. We'll go to the opposite side. This is actually what I like to hold a lot longer if I have time. Nighttime I do my stretches, I love this one quite a bit. Good, let's switch it out. Still working on your breath, trying to get those muscles to relax. Slow that heart rate back down. So the leg that's back, we're going to extend it out in front of us, and we're going to tuck the other one in, and we're in that hurdler stretch now. We're just going to try to get a stretch in the back of that hammy. We'll do one more stretch after this. Switch. Good. Let's get that nice little low back stretch. So laying on your backs. If your low back's super tight, I suggest going feet and knees together, shoulders on the floor, just let it roll to one side. If you feel like you're okay and you need more of a stretch, extend one, bring that opposite leg up and over, and bring that knee towards the ground if you can. I like to try to extend that leg that's nice and long here, this one. And so I keep my body straight. And so that leg that comes up and over does most of that stretching on the back. And then you can straighten up that bottom leg so that treats you. Does it make your shoulder come up? You get more of a stretch in your back. Your glutes tightening up, hopefully relaxing. Let that breath kind of let all the muscles relax. And we're gonna bring that knee up, straighten it out. Let's go to the opposite side and get ready. Straighten that bottom leg out. When you're ready, come on. We're trying to keep your shoulders on the ground. Still working on that breath. Trying to get those muscles to relax. I'm gonna bring my leg back. And I'm gonna let you guys go. Nice work. Thanks for sticking with it. You guys did a good job.
Thanks, Pete.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.